Welcome to another Right in the Cootin. We've got the dream team back again. Due to popular demand, by the way. Big cry for the two of you back on. People must have enjoyed your footing last week.
You look shocked at that, man.
No.
Well, we got the Cootin up, didn't we?
Exactly, Cootin King.
There you go.
Were you on it?
I was close. I was
I
so
wasn't.
close.
Do you know that?
No,
I
you're
forgot.
not.
I was that busy, to and fro, so I never got to put it on. So
I was going to
lesson learned.
I was going to say what were you on, but who were you on at the weekend? Who were you on at the weekend?
Oh, who were you on?
This is a private show, isn't it? Mrs. listening to this.
Right, on to the football. Aberdeen and Rangers fought, but first of all, what did you think of the game?
I thought Rangers were certainly the better side, even going down to 10 men for long periods. I thought Aberdeen, they didn't play that well, I've got to say, but they showed a lot of character to come back. The sending off was a big talking point. I thought Clancy, the referee, I thought he was a little bit quick to send them out. He doesn't even go in and have a chat with a linesman. He never saw the incident. It's obviously a linesman a little bit flag happy. But if you look at it, Big McKenna, he's had a couple of dunts at him. He's got the reaction he wanted. He has kicked out. For me, I thought a yellow card for both players would have been sufficient. But I think Clancy has got to go. He didn't see the incident. He's got to go and speak to the linesman. Give himself a little bit of time and then come to a decision or come to a conclusion, because it was a huge decision and one that obviously favoured Aberdeen. But for me, what Rangers showed, which they've not showed in the last 2-3 years, a little bit of mettle and a little bit of character, a little bit of dig about them. Very well organised. So a draw for me at the end of the day. I was happy because obviously my boy was playing. But I think I could understand why Rangers felt a wee bit sore about it.
Never mind your boy, it got the Cootin up.
It did, and I fancied that. I thought there might have been more goals in it. But Rangers are definitely better defensively. You can already see that.
I've not even looked at his reaction, but I can tell he's not going to agree with this red card.
No.
Red card.
Listen, it's a retaliation. It's in the law of the game. When we played, it was there. If you retaliate, it's a red card. So it doesn't matter. And they're going to go after Morelos this year because his temperament is very, very suspect. So the boys are just going, you do it yourself. You go and annoy people just if they've got that mentality to get them wound up. Yeah, it's part and parcel of the game. It's part and parcel of the game, you can wind them up. So everyone will be after him. And Stevie Gerrard's got to have a word with him and say, look, you've got to control your temper.
Do you want to know what I couldn't believe? The reaction of the Rangers players. Not one of them lost their heat with him.
I would have been half.
Do you know, honestly, kidding about, I would be raging though, because he's
a few times it's happened now.
I know, and he's got to learn his lesson, and playing with Rangers, a Rangers centre forward. For me, I don't think he is the Rangers centre forward that we're looking for. I think we could be looking for better. But do you know that accessible? But do you know, Mark, it gives you a licence now to get about. I'd have loved that. You've got a free kick at something. You've just got a booting. Magic. Happy days, isn't it?
The problem is
referees'
interpretation of things are just...
The rules are out of place, isn't it?
But the thing is, for me,
that's the problem with
the referee didn't see it.
I know.
It was a linesman.
He was on about that, Kevin Clancy, wasn't he?
Anyway.
Stephen Gerrard's comments after the game, a class above Aberdeen. Bit disrespectful, maybe?
Oh, I think so. Listen, he's only been here 10 minutes. I think Stevie's got a great mind. He's got a great football attitude. He doesn't have to come up with statements like that. They don't need that this year. I think they've got a team that can go and beat other teams. Whether they'll challenge Celtic or not, it's another thing. I think they'll get closer.
Is that a siege mentality he's trying to create?
It's absolutely. But I tell you what, those comments, they're only going to annoy Aberdeen. So it'll be interesting the next fixture, but it's a wee bit disrespectful. I think keep it calm, keep it low key at the minute. But you can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to get everybody. That you're saying that siege mentality, everybody together. Everybody's against
you. He's got to learn that.
But it's not a bad. I can understand that, but I think the class above. I think you've got to sometimes rein it in a wee bit. But that kind of siege mentality, I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
What about the other comment? Decisions going against Rangers for years. Do you agree with that?
No. Absolutely not, because I've played with Dunfermline, Falkirk, you name it, and I went to Celtic Park, I went back to Ibrox, and I tell you what, the two big teams, they get the decisions. Make no bones about it.
Every time I played against them, terrible. They got everything.
On Sunday, Rangers play St Mirren. Is this a real test at home? A big crowd behind them, see if they can handle the expectations of the new players?
I think already you can see that they can handle it.
Yeah.
I think it's a game that they're going to enjoy because they'll have plenty of possession of the ball. It was a kind of back to the wall at times up at Pittodrie, but in front of your home crowd. I think that it's a game that they'll go out and enjoy and enforce themselves on the game. It's going to be a tough one for St Mirren, but it's one that Steven Gerrard, already, the players already know. They've played in front of full houses at Ibrox, so it's one to go out and enjoy. But most importantly, go and get that win and get a few goals. That's what they need to do.
They never done it last year. They never played. That was their biggest problem, I think. They couldn't handle the big crowd at Ibrox, and they were all right away from home, but they had lost. I think they only won 7 games last year.
I think what he's bringing in is
something you've got to change.
Marcus players with the right mentality, and he's installing that in them. And I think that's where he's got a bit of work to do with Morelos, you know. But you can already see that. And I thought what he did with the boy Ryan Jack, you know, praising him up to the hilt, saying he wished that he could have had a 90 minutes that he had in Europe. You know, nothing wrong with that, you know, because it just gives you confidence, and a confident player is a good player.
Yeah, on to Celtic and Hearts, a big one at the weekend. We meet Bill John McGinn signed for Aston Villa yesterday.
Yeah.
Were you surprised by it?
Not really. I think it's been on too long. I've been on too long with
You're not surprised about that?
that he signed.
I tell you what, it's a missed opportunity for Celtic. I cannot.
20 grand a week, he's at Aston Villa. So no, I'm not. I think Celtic, they made the bid. They were there. Listen, if they wanted him, you go and get him. They should have
Did it take too long for?
I thought they should have went and got him a long time ago. And it's not like there was always, he's a quality player, so there's always going to be other clubs coming in. I think Aston Villa's a massive club. I know they're in a championship, but they'd be giving him double the wages that Celtic would have offered.
But they could have got him 3 weeks ago.
I know.
Have they just spent,
That's what I'm saying.
spent the money?
Went and got him.
I think it's a dangerous game to play. I think already they think Celtic Park, they've got enough this season already there to see off Rangers. And I think, in my opinion, I think that's a dangerous game to play. And you want the best players, and certainly John McGinn, when he ticks all the boxes. And we talk about a replacement for Scott Brown. For me, John McGinn would have went straight into that Celtic side. So I tell you what, I think that's one that could come back. I think that could come back to haunt Celtic.
I don't know if he'd have walked in right away.
I do.
I think in a year or two, being Scott's coming to last year his career, but not at the moment, because Scott's not going to get dropped. And that Sham's not going to be dropped, you know.
McGregor,
I think McGregor's the most improved player I've seen in Scottish football for years. So I think he'd have been dodgy. He'd been in and out, you know what I mean? But he'll get a game every week, doesn't he?
I think he's top draw.
I know you're a big fan. Can you see him going on higher in the Championship in England?
I think he'll get
Who
better.
am I talking to? You interviewing me here.
He'll get better. He'll get better down there. He'll become a better player down there.
Of course, but I just think it's a huge opportunity to miss, and he's an improving player. I just think he's been an absolute class act for the last couple of years.
Handled himself well. Hibs, big loss for them. Can that be a major factor in Hibs maybe no challenging for second spot this year?
No, I don't think so. I think Lenny's done well. I think he's brought players in that he knows. I think Hibs knew that he was going somewhere. So I think they've got players in.
Hindman signed the day, you know, time at Rangers, good player.
Nice, tidy on the ball, but a different player for John McGinn, because John McGinn was a real forceful player, aggressive, you know, took the game by the scruff of the neck. Hindman's a kind of flair player, but again, a real good asset.
Bad result for Celtic last night. Do you think Hearts will fancy their chances on Saturday?
Of course they will. They beat them there. They stopped that winning thing, the run. So I think they'll fancy it again. But you know, it's all about, what is it? They say bounce back ability. Is that what they call it? It's all about that. So I think Celtic will get the result.
What about you,
Derek? Squad big enough to go and
I tell you what,
Hearts are looking good this year, aren't they?
Tynecastle, and I tell you what, they're a big, strong, physical side. The two boys, Henry and I, if they're going to be playing, they're going to be up against it, because the big boy, Ikapizu, I don't know if that's the pronunciation. Ikapizu, by the way, he's a monster, a guy. He's so aggressive. And if Hearts,
got to bring Simonovic back for that one.
If Hearts get deliveries for wide areas, this boy, I tell you what, he'll go and ruffle a few feathers.
You think Simonovic back in?
I think they've got to bring him in, because as Derek said, that big boy up front, I'm not even going to pronounce it, but him up front, he's a handful, and I don't know if Ian and Henry can cope with him. So I think they've got to bring Simonovic, who's a big raw boy, and that's the kind of game he likes.
Hearts have got a new pitch, hybrid pitch. Can you see a different style of play for Hearts this year?
No.
With your mate Craig now?
No, up there. See in the stand. These centre forwards, brilliant.
I've watched him a couple of times. I watched him against Hamilton. Some nice football.
They're all right.
They can mix it, but it's the physicality about them. And if they go long at times, you know, and get balls into the box and look for the second balls, and that grass is a wee bit longer, it doesn't suit Celtic, it could cause them a few wee issues. But I tell you what, the place is going to be bouncing. I fancy that one as a draw.
Okay.
So, to be honest with you.
There's a boxing match in Lanarkshire on Saturday, Motherwell versus Hamilton. Are they two teams that you can see struggling this year?
I think so. I think the two of them will struggle, but home advantage, I fancy Motherwell this time. I didn't fancy them last week, but definitely I fancy them against
I think
Hamilton.
Hamilton are going to struggle a wee bit defensively. I think it was Ziggy
they've
Gordon.
lost that boy.
Keeper.
Ferguson.
Oh, fair.
Who's that?
Oh, it's him, you know.
But they have got a wee. Let's not. They've got a wee issue there.
Derek coming in apart.
Hamilton, Ziggy Gordon. I think the young boy Sean Mont's a good player. But if you look at Motherwell again, that physicality with Main up top, Connor Salmon, I think Motherwell will be okay. I think, in many ways, I think they overachieved last season. I think they'll get their act together. I fancy Motherwell, to be honest with you.
See, as a player, when you've lost, both teams have lost their first game.
Yeah.
If you lose the second game, do you start to think we're in trouble here this early on in the season?
It depends how you play. I think it depends how you lose. If you've got a team, you know in training, if you've got a team that's going to do all right, I think you know before the season starts, and if you don't start well, you still believe in your teammates. So I think I think they'll think they'll be all right.
Yeah.
But
You want points. You want points on board as soon
as.
as, because there's nothing worse. I don't care if it's 2 games, 3 games, 4 games. You're sitting at the bottom of the table, no points. That plays in your mind, and I always talk about that in football. But that confidence, it just starts to seep away. So you've got to be careful.
Okay, lads, on to our social media questions again. I know you enjoy these. One from Finlay Rowden for the both of you. Is it do or die for Shabo Laszlo against Queens this weekend?
Say it again.
Was it last night?
You might.
Shabo Laszlo, there you go. Is it do or die for him? If United lose, is he out the door?
I think it's a chalice up there. It's a hard job, I think, for anybody. So I think so. I think the fans don't want him, do they?
No.
So I think when they start voicing their opinion, but the chairman up there, they just keep bringing it. It's like a conveyor belt to keep bringing in. They used to bring in great players, now they're bringing in managers every other week. So
kind of gone away for the youth, bringing through youth players as well,
which is a real shame. I think
shame
it was a mistake keeping them on. I think there needed a change of
I think
management. There's a lot of good managers out there that are not working at the minute, that know our game inside out. I thought that was a mistake, and you're absolutely right. If he doesn't win that game, I think he should be seen the exit door.
After 2 games, yeah.
It's because you look at Betfred, it was a real struggle. You talk about performances, Maka. You know, they've not performed well. Sometimes you can be performing really well, no getting results. They're not playing well. They're not getting results. That's ingredients for what? The sack.
Okay, there's another social media question for C. Levine for Edinburgh, and it's to Frank. It just says square go.
On a new grass.
Grass stains all your trousers, but it's for a different reason this time.
Oh, he's not doing something on it. He's not doing something on it because they're not going to play football. That's for sure.
It's a bit harsh, Maka.
Some man. Right, on to the cooking. We'll go with Frank first, since you're playing catch up to Derek already.
Go on then.
Hearts v Celtic, you're taking
I'm taking Celtic.
away win, okay. Dundee versus Aberdeen.
We win again.
Away win, okay. You've also went Livingston versus Killie.
We win again.
3 away so far. And you went Rangers versus St Mirren.
Got to go for Rangers. Go home.
What? Say that again?
I know.
You get it in detail.
Quiet.
Three away and a home. 3 away and a home.
3 away, okay.
That's a good result.
The Master. Motherwell versus Hamilton.
I'm going to go for Motherwell.
Okay. Livingston versus
That
Killie.
Motherwell game by a couple of goals, I think.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Motherwell by a couple of goals, you think?
Unfortunately, because I really feel Hamilton are struggling at the back.
Okay. Livingston versus Killie.
I'm going to go for Killie. Real fit side. Saw the evidence of that, in their home game. You could see that the manager wasn't paying too much attention to the Betfred, and they wanted to be, on the front foot as soon as the season started. So I'm going to go for Killie.
Killie win.
Vodka's strong too.
I thought it was gin.
St Johnstone v Hibs.
I'm going to, even though if you look at it, they've lost McGeoch, they've lost McGinn, I still think they've enough in the tank, and I'm going to go for an away win.
And finally, Rangers versus St Mirren.
I think I'll go with Maka.
Yes.
Rangers.
Where we going?
Right across the road. When you were easy with that. Was it Gin? I thought it was yours. Boy,
Gin,
I'm on the
okay.
Gin. No, Rangers
Some
beat
line.
2 or 3 goals.
Brilliant, lads. Thanks
There
very
you go.
much. Some
Brilliant.
team.
Pleasure.
Cheers.